This program is made possible by Hay House, an international publisher helping people transform their lives through books, audios, and gifts that inform, enlighten, and inspire. On the web at www.hayhouse.com.
Hi, I'm Wayne Dyer here live in the studio, encouraging you to call the number on your screen and support public television. You probably saw at the end of that show there was a memoriam to Paige and Ruth McCourt and Paige Farley. Both of them were friends of mine. They were in the audience that day, and that was filmed in the late August of 2001. 10 days later, each of them went on separate flights out of Boston, and they were best friends, and one flew into the World Trade Center on the first tower, and the other lady flew into the second tower, and we made a memoriam to that. In fact, when I found out about that, I called her mother, Paige was my daughter's counselor, my daughter Summer's counselor, was a very dear friend of ours. And I called her mother and said, would you like us to take all of the images out, because she's in the show frequently? And she said, no, Paige wanted to be there that day more than any place, and she would be honored to have been there. So we made a memoriam to both of them. The second thing I'd like to remind you of is that that bridge that you see throughout the show there is the Old North Bridge that was in Concord, where the shot heard round the world was fired on the 19th of April in 1775. Ralph Waldo Emerson, the grandson of William Emerson, wrote 61 years later, by the rude bridge that arched the flood, their flags to April's breeze unfurled, here once embattled farmers stood, and fired the shot heard round the world. And it was the beginning of democracy. It was the beginning of a whole new way of life, the way of life that public television supports throughout the country, something that we need to be reminded of on a regular basis. This is why we chose Concord to record these shows. So now what I'd like to do is encourage you, of course, to stay tuned. We have another show coming up called There's a Spiritual Solution to Every Problem. We have put together a group of wonderful thank you gifts. If you liked what you just saw, we've offered a multimedia library. If you think about contributing $1 a day to public television, and that $1 a day is the price of a bagel or the price of I was at an airport the other day and I saw someone pay $2.70 for a cup of coffee. So you just got to give up a third of a cup of coffee, okay? You can still get 2/3 and make that $1 a day contribution to public television. If you do, we'll send you something that will change your life. First of all, there's going to be 2 audio tapes. An audio tape of the program that just aired with all of those 10 secrets elaborated, along with additional bonus material. We're going to send you an audio tape of the program that is following this. It'll be coming up in just a few moments, called There's a Spiritual Solution to Every Problem. Both of these audio tapes contain additional bonus material. We're then going to send you a video component, a video of the program that just aired, a complete video program, professionally produced, beautifully done, with a lot of additional bonus material on it as well that you won't find anywhere else. Both of these videos are part of this entire enchilada package. In addition to that, we're going to send you 2 hardcover books. We're going to send you a book called 10 Secrets to Success and Inner Peace, one of the books that I'm most proud of anything that I've ever done. I took the 10 principles and ideas that I think are the most significant things that you can use and master in your life to live a life of peace and success and feel like you're living a deeper and a richer experience of life and being closer to God than you've ever felt before. 10 Secrets for Success and Inner Peace. We'll send you this hardcover book. It's 165 pages. It's beautifully done, and I think you'll really enjoy it. Also, the companion book to the show that'll be airing in just a few moments, There's a Spiritual Solution to Every Problem. It's a book based upon the prayer of St. Francis. That picture on the cover, I'll talk to you a little bit about that a little bit later on, was when a miracle occurred for me in Assisi. A great healing had taken place. So we have both of these hardcover books, 2 audios, 2 videos, and then finally, the centerpiece of this entire whole enchilada package. It's called There's a Spiritual Solution to Every Problem, 11 hours. Now, people attended upstate New York at Omega Institute last summer. They paid $399 to attend this seminar, all day Friday, all day Saturday, half day on Sunday. We recorded every single moment of it, and we're going to offer this to you as well. It's like you get a free ticket to a taped seminar that people pay an enormous amount of money to attend. You can either get it in audio tape or you can get it in CD. Just ask when you make your telephone call, tell them which way you'd like it, and we'll send that to you as well. So we have an entire tape seminar, 2 audio tapes, 2 hardcover books, and 2 videotapes, all for the price of $1 a day. Just call the number there on your screen, support public television, tell them that you'd like a whole enchilada, the new enchilada. They'll know exactly what you're talking about. Specify what you would like, whether you'd like CDs or audios, and it'll be on your way. Cynthia?
You know, isn't it wonderful to have such an amazing person right there in your living room or your family room, wherever you're watching, this amazing teacher and speaker speaking directly to you, giving you these wonderful lessons, allowing you in the privacy and the comfort of your own home to begin to even just think about some of the things that Wayne is teaching us tonight. And then perhaps begin to make some changes, some small changes, lead you on a path to some larger changes. And maybe you're even watching this program today with someone who you love, and you'd like to begin a dialogue about making some of these changes together. Real, concrete information that can actually change your life. That's what's coming to you on your public television station right now. When you think about that, doesn't it make sense to make a financial investment in something that's bringing you such wonderful information and such worthwhile things to think about and then to take action with? We hope you'll agree with those who are calling right now, and we hope you'll take away a permanent reminder of this wonderful opportunity by taking one of the thank you gifts. Now, there are lots of choices. The easy thing to do is to take the enchilada, so you don't have to make any decisions at all. But if you'd like to have one of the permanent reminders of the program you've just seen, you can have the hardcover edition of Wayne's 10 Secrets for Success and Inner Peace. That's available at the $75 level. A beautiful book which makes a lovely gift. In fact, you might want to take 2 of these. Make up your own pledge level, take 2 books, keep one for yourself, and give one away as a gift. Or you can have your choice of either of the recorded versions of this program, so you don't have to worry about remembering what you heard. You can watch it or listen to it again, so you can get that all-important booster shot from Wayne when you need it, so you can begin to make some of these changes in your life. Just one way that we can add value to the experience you're having right now of watching, enjoying, learning from, and thinking about these programs. And you can do all of those things and take away a great feeling of inner peace and success yourself by making your investment in your public television station. You see people on the phone right there, you can join them. Call a volunteer at the number on the bottom of your screen and say, yes, I want to be a member of this station. These programs are important to me. I'm benefiting from what I'm seeing right now, and I want to be a part of the future of that. You do that when you call the number on the screen and make a membership pledge. So please do that right now, won't you? As Wayne steps into view here.
You are
We're
so
having
great.
a good time. Oh!
This is the Dyer show. This is Cynthia Dwyer, and I'm Wayne Dyer. And there's just the only thing separates us is a W.
It's a W,
Just
that's
a W, right.
Well,
I love your message on content, though, because public television, to me, is one of the ways to fulfill, I think, to fill that spiritual deficit that is out there. I heard a wonderful story, by the way. I want to tell you this, that right after the 11th of September, 2001, this book, the book you're holding in your hand, which is the companion book to the show that's coming up, it's based on the prayer of St. Francis. On the 11th of September 2001 on USA Today, there was a full-page ad for this book. It was the release date for that book, and I didn't realize how significant that would be. And I heard a story told of a grandfather who was talking to his grandson immediately after that, and he said to his grandson, he said, I feel as if I have 2 dogs or 2 wolves barking inside of me. And the first wolf is filled with anger and hatred and bitterness and mostly revenge. And he said, the second wolf that barks inside of me is filled with love and kindness and compassion and mostly forgiveness. And the grandson looked up at his grandpa and he said, which wolf do you think will win, Grandpa? And he responded, whichever one I feed. And I think that's a very important lesson to remember. What is it that we are feeding in our lives, individually, collectively, in our world? Are we feeding hatred? Are we feeding revenge? And if we have those kind of energies, we send them out and we attract more of that. Public television is one of the reasons that I believe supports feeding the wolf that is barking inside of us, that talks about compassion, talks about love, talks about family, talks about values, talks about kindness. We need more of that and less of the emphasis on some of the ways that you see, you flip through the channels on your commercial or cable television, and you can't help it. You'll see a murder go by. You'll see somebody talking in a smart aleck kind of way. Those are the kind of things that you don't see in public television, and it's why I support it so strongly.
Thank you. Very well said, Wayne. We're going to go on now to the second program in our presentation. There's a spiritual solution to every problem. Enjoy. If you've called, thank you. If you haven't, call now.
All right, thanks. God bless you, and thanks for calling.
This program is made possible by Hay House, an international publisher helping people transform their lives through books, audios, and gifts that inform, enlighten, and inspire. On the web at www.hayhouse.com.